Hi, I'm so happy that you're here. Today, I want to talk to you about onboarding best practices from welcoming a new client to sending a client intake form. We're going to review the 8 best practices to onboarding a new client. Now, your sales call went smoothly. The prospect is a great fit. Your new client signed it and they paid the deposit. But now what? Do you send them your client intake form right away? I hope not. How the project starts is going to set the tone for the entire project and the relationship with your client. It's also going to shape the perception they have of your business. Instead of immediately sending them over your discovery questionnaire or client intake form, you need to welcome your clients into your business, welcome them to their project, and do it in a powerful and personal, professional way. You want to do it through a carefully crafted new client onboarding system. The primary thing to remember about onboarding is that it's first and foremost all about client care, support, and education. Then, if done right, it will also free up your time, reduce project hours, and increase profitability. Before setting up an onboarding system in your business, it's imperative that you understand the 8 client onboarding best practices that I've learned over the past 7-ish years since I added my onboarding process to my business in 2011. Best practice 1, start immediately. Set up your client onboarding system to begin the minute the client pays their deposit. Send a friendly welcome message right away and share what they can expect. Don't make your clients wait and wonder what's going to happen next. Best practice 2, set expectations early. Set expectations and establish boundaries as early in the project as possible. Communicate what you expect of the client, what they can expect of you, and establish when you're available and when you're not. Also review what happens if the client needs to change the scope of work, adjust the timeline, or make additional revisions. Best practice 3, communicate clearly. From contract to conversation to written emails or project notes, when communicating about your client project with your client, always use the same language, terms, and phrases. Avoid confusing industry jargon as much as possible and keep all of your communications simple and crystal clear. If you do need to use technical terms or jargon, consider providing clients a glossary of terms at the start of the project so they can understand what these terms mean and not, feel embarrassed that they might not know and have to ask. Best practice 4, review the process. Even if you already explained the process on the sales call and you wrote the whole process down in your contract, you've got to review the process again in detail. You want to break it down step by step one more time during onboarding. Remember, your clients don't have the experience that you do. They don't have the same knowledge and expertise. They don't work on websites or on whatever it is that you're doing day in and day out. They're busy running their own business with their own clients or their own products, and they forget things, and they may not keep that signed contract readily available. So do them a favor and walk them through your process one more time, step by step, share how things are going to work and what comes next. Best practice 5, eliminate obstacles. A simple way to reduce friction on projects is to overcome obstacles and avoid sticky situations before they even become sticky situations. You want to address your most frequently asked questions up front. You want to address anything that you notice clients run into as a hurdle or an obstacle as early as possible to avoid it ever becoming an obstacle. Consider creating an FAQ or a tips sheet for new clients to review at the beginning of projects. As new clients ask more questions, update that FAQ sheet. That way, every new client is getting the most current information and the most valuable, helpful information at the start of your project. Best practice 6, strengthen the relationship. Often clients have questions and they get stuck, but they never ask for help because they think they're bugging you or they're embarrassed about what they don't know. In all of your communications, remind your clients that you're there to support them and answer their questions. Let them know that it's okay to reach out. It's okay to ask you questions. It's okay if they don't know what a word or a phrase means or they aren't sure what to do. It's okay if they need some guidance or they just simply need a fresh perspective or want to walk through something. It's part of your job to make sure that they feel confident and comfortable asking for help and that you're available when they need support and reassurance. Best practice 7, collect critical information. Provide a discovery questionnaire during your onboarding system. This is going to help gather the information that you need from your client. You want to ask about their business, their target market, their brand. You want to ask about their goals, their differentiation, their values. You also want to look at what is working and not working in their business right now. If they already have a website, what's working and not working on their website right now. Explore why they're investing in this project at this time, what requirements they have, and what their goals are. And find out, what are they currently doing to achieve this goal? What actions are they currently taking in their business other than this to move their business forward? Now, some of this information may seem repetitive to what you already talked about on the sales call. And it is. It revisits what you discussed in that initial sales call. But since then, depending on how long it's been since that sales call was, the client has likely gained some more clarity about their business. They may have gained some more clarity about the project. Something might have changed. You never know. So it's best in that discovery questionnaire to revisit some of those critical items just as an extra precaution to confirm that you're all still on the same page. Now, when formulating questions for your discovery questionnaire, you also want to think about the information that you might need for a future case study and make sure that you get that information as well. Now, onboarding best practice number 8 is to delegate or automate. Once your new client onboarding process is documented and the system is created, it's time to either delegate the management of that system to a team member or automate the system to run automatically without you. When I created our client onboarding system in 2011, I didn't want to delegate something as important as new client onboarding to a subcontractor or a virtual assistant. And I didn't want to hire someone at the time. It wasn't the right step for my business at that moment. So I chose to automate the process. Using behavioral triggers, I set up the onboarding system to start automatically the minute the deposit was paid. This way I knew my client was being cared for and educated, even if I was busy, even if I was on vacation, even if I was, traveling at a conference, sick, or working with another client. This freed up a huge amount of my time. It created more flexibility in my schedule, better margins in my projects, and it increased the profits per project. If you automate your onboarding process, it's okay to let your clients know that it's onboarding or that it's automated, right? Tell them that the process is automated. Tell them that you meticulously designed this onboarding system to deliver maximum value. And it's automated so that nothing slips through the cracks and they get everything they need right when they need it. Let them know that you did this because you care about them having an extraordinary experience. Plus, remind them once more that they can contact you at any time with questions that they have. Now, I have a little reminder about client onboarding. The most common objection that I hear when talking with others about automating onboarding is that it depersonalizes the client relationship, but that actually couldn't be farther from the truth. The reality is creating a new onboarding system helps you care for your clients more consistently and provides better support. By carefully planning, organizing, and creating the information that your clients need most at the start of your project, you lower the project management hours, reduce email back and forth, eliminate stress because everything's taken care of for you. And when you spend less time on administrative tasks, those valuable hours can be shifted over to website strategy, to customer journey mapping, to conversion planning, to design and development. This is a huge win for your clients because they get more focused time with you working on the most important and meaningful work. More of their project is spent on strategy or engineering, which will result in a better end product overall. And remember, the entire premise of creating a new client onboarding system and automating it is providing better, more consistent service and delivering extraordinary experiences. If you sell website services and you've yet to add systems like this to your business, I invite you to check out Profitable Project Plan. It's a business training course for web designers and developers that walks you through an entire website process from sales call all the way through post-launch follow-up. And it does so from the client management perspective. And not only does it walk you through the whole entire process and provides valuable business training, it gives you everything already done, ready to use and ready to be customized in your business. Every email, every phone call outline, every client educational tool and resource, it's created, ready to go, and you get to have it to customize in any way and use in any way that you want internally with your clients in your business. This way, you don't have to start from scratch and spend hundreds of hours trying to put together a complete project system for your business. So again, I invite you to check out Profitable Project Plan if you're interested in adding systems to your web design business. And until the next time, thanks so much for watching and have a great day.